Hello dears, a very good morning to all. Welcome to biology class. So we are discussing about the animal tissues. We completed about the animal tissue, that's muscular tissue. One of the animal tissue, that's a muscular tissue. The next group of tissues that we are going to discuss, that is the epithelial tissue. Epithelial tissue, from the name itself we got epi means outer. So the epithelial tissue forms a continuous layer all over the external surface of the body, like the epidermis of plants. Okay, so what was the function of epidermis? Are you remembering? It forms the covering tissue. Okay, like that here, in case of animal body, the whole outer surface is covered by epithelial tissue. Not only the outer surface, the inner cavities. The inner cavities of the body, such as that of stomach, intestine, and then gallbladder, etc. All this kind of inner body organs are also covered by, lined by this epithelial tissue. So being the epithelial tissue, its main function is the protection. It can protect the underlying cells from drying, injury, and also infections. Okay, protection is the main function of this epithelial tissue. Then, based on the shape and functions of the cells and also the location of this epithelial tissue, the following major types are classified or identified. The first one is a squamous epithelium. Squamous epithelium. Here, the cells are very thin and flattened with a centrally placed nucleus. Thin cells, flat cells with a centrally placed nucleus. And the cells are arranged in a number of layers. The outermost, the innermost, that is the lowermost. The lowermost layer of cells rest on a non-cellular basement membrane. Then what is the location of this squamous epithelium? It forms the lining of mouth, lungs, inner lining of blood vessels, etc. Note the location once again. It forms the lining of mouth, lungs, inner lining of blood vessels. So the skin is also a kind of squamous epithelium. That is a stratified squamous epithelium. Okay, the whole skin, the whole body is covered by the skin. It is also one of the type of epithelium, that is a stratified squamous epithelium. The main function of this squamous epithelium, that is the diffusion of materials. Diffusion of materials. The needy materials to inside and also the unwanted materials to outside. It also protects the underlying cells from the external injury, infections, etc. Okay, that's all about the squamous epithelium. Then second type of epithelium, there is a cuboidal epithelium. The cells are same like that of the squamous epithelium, but only a single layer of cells. In case of squamous epithelium, a number of layers are there, but here only a single layer of cells are there. So cuboidal epithelium, cube-like cells with a centrally spherical nucleus. What type of nucleus? A central spherical nucleus. Then what about the location? It is located in the lining of kidney tubules. Inside the kidney, a number of tube-like structures are there. That's the kidney tubules. Lining of kidney tubules, lining of salivary, pancreatic and sweat duct. Duct means passage pipe. All the ducts are carrying something. Salivary duct, which can carry the saliva. Pancreatic duct, which can carry the pancreas. Sweat, sweat ducts, which can carry the sweat. So, the lining of all these glands, ducts, that is by the cuboidal epithelium. It is also the main function of this is the secretion. Secretion means production of needy substances. Excretion, that is the removal of waste. And absorption. Absorption means the taking in of needy materials. Okay. Then the third type of epithelium, that is the columnar epithelium. Columnar epithelium. Tall, pillar-like or column-like cells with a nucleus at the base. Same like that of the cuboidal epithelium. What is the difference? It is somewhat tall cells. Cuboidal epithelium, cube-like cells are there, but here the cells are tall. Then its main location, lining of stomach, intestine and also gallbladder. Gallbladder, where is it located? Gallbladder at the center of the kidney. It can store the bile juice. Lining of stomach, intestine and gallbladder. The main function of this is the secretion and absorption. And we can see mucus secreting cells. In between the columnar epithelial cells, we can see mucus secreting cells. The mucus, usually lubrication is the function of mucus. So mucus can lubricate the passage. Then the next type of epithelium, that is a ciliated epithelium. Here the cells are same like that of the columnar epithelium, but we can see cilia, that is a small hair-like growth at the free ends of the cells. These thin projections that can move. Its main location is the oviduct. Oviduct, that is a fallopian tube present along with the female reproductive system. Oviduct. Trachea, that is windpipe. Bronchioles. Bronchioles are the small branches of trachea. In all these areas, what we can see, it is covered by ciliated epithelium. Its main function, the movement of cilia can direct the flow of fluid or liquid or gas in a particular one direction. Okay. Then next type of epithelium, that is a glandular epithelium. The last type of epithelium, glandular epithelium. Here the cells are same like that of the cuboidal or columnar epithelial cell, but in between the cells we can see modified glands. Glands means which can produce some secretions in the form of enzymes or hormones or sweat, etc. All these are the production of glands. So glandular epithelium which contain glands. This glands, so what is the location? Salivary or gastric or intestinal sweat glands. In all these areas, what we can see, this glandular epithelium we can see. Its main function is the secretion of enzymes, mucus, hormones, etc. So these are the details regarding the epithelial tissue. You have to write the name, and then its location and its function. That's it. Want to note this, the name of the epithelium, then where it is present, what is its location, and what is its function. What about the cells? What type of cells are there? These are the points that you have to note. That's all about this. Thank you.